You're watching RE&M, RBG TV.
Peace and Black Power, family. What it is, you already know. It's your brother Dawood Abdullah, RE&M, coming at you live one more time with a quick little brief thought on my mind. Peace and love to all. Black love is a cure for the black nation, so let's get it. Alright. Let me talk to you conscious people out there. People that love to use this word so willy-nilly, as Cedric the Entertainer would always say. You know what I'm saying? Just off the fly without no real thought behind it. Question. What the hell does it mean to be conscious? Because last time I checked, according to the definition, it simply means to be aware of something. Now, a fly is conscious. Bugs are conscious. Anybody could be conscious. But what does that mean? When we hear the word conscious, automatically it's people are under the illusion that it leads to some sort of higher learning and mental elevation out here. But in these days that we living in today, that's a total opposite. Total opposite. Total opposite. First and foremost, let me go out on a limb and say that whole phrase conscious community, it does not exist. There is no such thing as a conscious community. Because the key word in that phrase is community. To be able to commune and relate with your brother or your sister. But just like how on the secular or religious world or whatever that most people so-called came from before they got into this whole conscious community or arena, y'all doing the same shit. Let's be real. Judgmental, bias, no open mind. You feel what I'm saying? So how can the energy and the information levels flow from mind to mind if it's always basically going to be gangbanging? My thoughts versus yours. You ain't right. That one ain't this one. Instead of doing all of that, how about we just say, you know what? Let's take the good from all of these different entities and then compile them together to make some sort of mass movement. That's what this thing's supposed to be about, family. But instead, it's all gangbanging. My crew versus yours, my knowledge versus yours, my teacher versus yours. It makes no sense, family. It makes no sense. And the same way folks is always, you know what I'm saying, these conscious cats or whatever, I call them clowns because it's funny as hell. It makes me laugh. But the same way y'all always coming down on the religious folks or whatever about their doctrines and this, that, and third, y'all have taken this new thing called the conscious community and y'all done turned that into a religion all by itself. It's a religion all by itself. Again, that doctrine versus your doctrine. That teacher versus your teacher. And so on and so on and so on and so on. Meanwhile, time is being wasted. Energy is being wasted. Resources are being wasted instead of being used on a togetherness level to combat what we got going on that's combating us. Y'all know what I always say. Together the ants will conquer the elephant. I live by that. I stand on that. I wish everybody else out there would also do the same and join in with me. But it is what it is. But at the end of the day, it's turf war, man. It's turf war. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, folks are seeing these so-called leaders and organization heads or whatever. That has become the new imam, the new pastor, the new rabbi, so on and so on and so on and so on. Because again, I state, y'all have turned this thing into a religion all by itself, and it's not the case, man. If y'all gonna say religion is organized crime against our people and this, that, and the third, then why the hell you gonna bring the same type of energy to this field? Instead, shouldn't you wanna wanna learn and wanna grow with your family, with your brother and your sister, to figure out how we can get up out these hells that we in here in the West and on the world abroad? I mean, that makes sense to me. But instead, we want to go back and forth. We want to beef with each other. We want to argue with each other because we simply disagree on minor things, minor issues, family. We took the minor things that we take, you know what I'm saying? We blow them up. We gas it up into the biggest thing that really had nothing to do with the original topic, with the original conversation, whatever that type of conversation may be. So again, if we're going to say we're going to build on something, then let's just do that. Let's build. Build is the total opposite of destroy. Come on. Shout out to my 5%ers out there. I know y'all know the lessons or whatever. We got to build, not destroy. You feel what I'm saying? Build. 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 If you're not about building, or rebuilding that which has been broken, which is our people, then don't say nothing. Just keep your mouth closed and going about your merry way and keep it like that. Because at the end of the day, you are distracting the family that's really out here trying to make movements. The active cats, the people that's talking to these babies, that's, you know what I'm saying, dealing with the elders and the brothers and the sisters and the whole nine. If you're not about that, man, each one reach one, teach one, then shut your ass up. I don't want to hear it. Nobody else out there needs to hear it, because you're wasting time, you're wasting energy, you're wasting resources. And we need all three of those entities to make something happen for our people in this situation that we in. We got so many things we got to deal with, man. And going back and forth over dumbass rhetoric, it's funny. It makes me laugh. That's why I say there is no community. There is no conscious community. It's a bunch of emotional rants. The conscious community is a spot if you want to, you know what I'm saying, basically talk about somebody, badmouth somebody, all that good stuff. That's the place to do it, because that's all they do, just like they do in the street. So ain't no real difference. So basically, I'm shouting out all the real comrades, all the real active ones, all the ones that's out there in these streets talking to our family out there, because that's the real mission. You feel what I'm saying? That's the mission. Not tearing down one another. Because the more we tear down, the more we can't build. And the more we can't build, the more we'll stay right here in the same spot that we in and go nowhere. So again, if you about action, if you about really making movements out here, I suggest you stop claiming this whole conscious stuff, because it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant and it's distracting. If you want to claim something, claim activeness. You want to claim something, claim you about your people. But don't just claim it. Don't just spit it. You got to live this shit. This stuff is real. Everything that I talk that comes out of my mouth is something that I put my feet on the ground and do. So in other words, walk it how you talk it. Live it how you spit it. If not, don't say a word. That's all I really wanted to say, family. So once again, I am your brother Dawood Abdullah, R.A.N.M. Coming at you live one more time with a quick little thought on my mind. Peace and love to all. Black love is a cure for the black nation, so let's get it. Build, not destroy. Stop using irrelevant words that has no meaning, and live your life the way it's supposed to be lived. Live right or get left. Peace.